Hello! Welcome to the mini story lesson for the conversation titled Earthquakes. Let's get started with the story. Luke lives in San Francisco. Luke can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Luke told his friend George. George thought this seemed far-fetched. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. "You've got to be kidding," he said to Luke. So Luke bet George $100 that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Luke ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. Then, all of a sudden, the ground started to shake. There was an earthquake due east of San Francisco. Luke was not surprised, because earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco. When you live in San Francisco, it's a given that you will feel an earthquake, said Luke. Totally, said George. Then Luke ate the rest of the eggs in 22 minutes, so George had to give him $100. Okay, so that's our story. Now I will start at the beginning of the story, and as I read the story, I will ask questions. And as always, please answer the questions out loud. If you need a little more time, then you can pause your iPod or your MP3 player and take as much time as you need to answer the questions. Of course, if you just feel like listening to the questions and not answering them, that's fine as well. Okay, so here we go. Luke lives in San Francisco. Does Luke live in San Francisco? Yes, he does. Luke lives in San Francisco. Who lives in San Francisco? Luke. Luke lives in San Francisco. Does Larry or Luke live in San Francisco? Luke does. Luke lives in San Francisco. Does Larry live in San Francisco? No, Larry doesn't live in San Francisco. Where does Luke live? San Francisco. Luke lives in San Francisco. Does Luke live in New York or San Francisco? San Francisco. He lives in San Francisco. Does Luke live in New York? No, Luke doesn't live in New York. Does Luke live in San Francisco? Yes, that's correct. Luke lives in San Francisco. Luke can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Can Luke eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? Yes, he can. I mean, that sounds like a lot of eggs, but he can do it. He can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. What can Luke do? Well, he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Can Luke eat 50 eggs in 1 hour or read a book in 1 week? He can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Can Luke read a book in 1 week? No, Luke's not reading a book in 1 week. Who can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? Luke. Luke can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Can Luke's brother Stanley eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? No, not Stanley. Can Luke eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? Yes, he can. Luke can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. What can Luke eat in 1 hour? Can he eat 50 eggs or 2 pieces of bread? 50 eggs. He can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. How many eggs can Luke eat in 1 hour? Well, he can eat 50. He can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Can he eat 50 or 60 eggs in 1 hour? 50. He can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. How much time does it take Luke to eat 50 eggs? Well, it takes him 1 hour. He can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Can Luke eat 50 eggs in 1 hour or 10 minutes? 1 hour. He can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Can Luke eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? Yes, he can. Luke can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Luke told his friend George. Did Luke tell his friend George? He certainly did. Luke told his friend George. What did Luke do? That's right, he told his friend George. Did Luke eat some eggs or tell his friend George? He told his friend George. Who told his friend George? Did Luke's brother Stanley tell George? No, it wasn't Stanley. Did Luke tell George? Yes, he did. Luke told George. Who did Luke tell? Did he tell his mother? No, he didn't tell his mother. Did he tell George? Yes, that's correct. He told George. What did Luke tell George? Did he tell him the score of the football game? No, that's not what he told him. Did he tell him that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? He certainly did. That's what he told him. Did Luke tell George that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? Yes, he did. That's what he told his friend George. George thought this seemed far-fetched. Did George think this seemed far-fetched? Yes, he did. George thought this seemed far-fetched. What did George think? Did he think that it was going to rain? No, George didn't think it was going to rain. Did he think that it seemed far-fetched? Yes, he did. He thought it seemed far-fetched. Did he think that it seemed believable? No, he didn't think that it seemed believable. Far-fetched does not mean believable. Did he think that it seemed unbelievable? Yes, he did. George thought that this seemed far-fetched, which is the same thing as saying that he thought that it seemed unbelievable. What did George think was far-fetched? Did he think that Luke being able to eat 50 eggs in 1 hour was far-fetched? Yes, that's correct. That's what he thought was far-fetched or unbelievable. Did George think that Luke could eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? No, he didn't. He thought that it seemed far-fetched or unbelievable. Who thought that it seemed far-fetched? Did Luke think that it seemed far-fetched? No, Luke didn't think it seemed far-fetched. Did George think that it seemed far-fetched? Yes, he did. George thought this seemed far-fetched. Did George think that it seemed unbelievable? Yes, he did. He thought it seemed far-fetched, or he thought it seemed unbelievable. Far-fetched means unbelievable. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. Did he think that Luke was pulling his leg? Yes, he did. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. What did he think Luke was doing? Pulling his leg. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. Did he think that Luke was pulling his leg or biting his hand? Pulling his leg. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. Did he think that Luke was pulling his leg? Yes, he did. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. Did he think that Luke was making a joke by lying to him and pretending that the lie was true? Yes, he did. When someone is said to be pulling your leg, that person is making a joke by lying to you and pretending that the lie was true. So that's what he thought Luke was doing. Who thought that Luke was pulling his leg? Did George or Leo think that Luke was pulling his leg? George. George thought that Luke was pulling his leg. Did George think that Luke was pulling his leg? Yes, he did. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. Who did he think was pulling his leg? Did he think that Luke's mother was pulling his leg? No, he didn't think Luke's mother was doing it. Did he think that Luke was pulling his leg? Yes, Luke. He thought Luke was pulling his leg. Did George think that Luke was making a joke by lying to him and pretending that the lie was true? Yes, he did. He thought that Luke was making a joke by lying to him and pretending that the lie was true, which is the same as saying he thought that Luke was pulling his leg. "You've got to be kidding," he said to Luke. Did he tell Luke that he's got to be kidding? Yes, that's exactly what he said. He said to Luke, "You've got to be kidding." Did he tell Luke that he cannot be serious? Yes, he did. He said, "You've got to be kidding," which is the same thing as saying you cannot be serious. Who told Luke he's got to be kidding? Did Stanley tell him? No, it wasn't Stanley. Did George tell Luke he's got to be kidding? Yes, that's correct. George told Luke he's got to be kidding. Did George tell Luke that he cannot be serious? Yes, he did. Remember, "you've got to be kidding" is the same thing as saying you can't be serious. Why does George think that Luke has got to be kidding? Well, he does not think that George can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Does George think that Luke can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? No, he doesn't. He said to him, "You've got to be kidding," which means he did not think that what Luke said was true. And Luke had told him that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. And then that's when George said, "You've got to be kidding." So Luke bet George $100 that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Did Luke bet George $100 that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? Yes, he did. Luke bet George $100 that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Okay, so what did Luke do? Well, he bet George $100 that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Who bet George $100? Did Luke or Stanley bet George? Luke did. Luke bet George. Did Stanley bet George? No, Stanley didn't bet George. Did Luke bet George? Yes, he did. Luke bet George. He bet him $100. How much money did Luke bet George? $100. He bet him $100. Did Luke bet George $500? No, he didn't bet him that much money. Did Luke bet George $100? Yes, that's correct. He bet him $100. Who did Luke bet? Did Luke bet George or Stanley? Well, he bet George. He made a $100 bet with George. What did Luke bet George? Did he bet him that he can bake a cake? No, he didn't bet him that he can bake a cake. Did Luke bet him that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour? Yes, he did. That's what he bet him. He bet him that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. How many eggs does Luke have to eat to win the bet? Does he have to eat 50 eggs or 100 eggs? 50 eggs. He has to eat 50 eggs in order to win the bet. How much time does Luke have to eat the 50 eggs? Does he have 1 hour or 1 day to eat the eggs? Well, he has 1 hour to eat the eggs. If Luke eats 20 eggs in 1 hour, does he win the bet? No, he doesn't. He has to eat 50 eggs in 1 hour in order to win the bet. If Luke eats 20 eggs in 1 hour, does George win the bet? Yes, he does. If Luke eats 20 eggs in 1 hour, that means that Luke loses the bet and George wins the bet. Luke ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. Did Luke eat 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes? Yes, he did. He ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. What did Luke do in the first 10 minutes? Well, he ate 15 eggs. Did Luke eat 10 pieces of bread or 15 eggs? 15 eggs. He ate 15 eggs. Did Luke eat 10 pieces of bread? No, he didn't eat any bread. Did Luke eat 15 eggs? Yes, he did. He ate 15 eggs. Who ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes? Luke did. Luke ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. Did George or Luke eat 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes? Luke did. Luke ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. Did Will Smith eat 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes? No, it wasn't Will Smith. Did Luke eat 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes? Yes, that's correct. Luke ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. How much time did it take Luke to eat 15 eggs? Did it take him 30 minutes? No, it didn't take him that long. Did it take Luke 10 minutes to eat 15 eggs? Yes, that's correct. It took him 10 minutes. Luke ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. Then, all of a sudden, the ground started to shake. Did the ground start to shake all of a sudden? Yes. Yes, it did. All of a sudden, the ground started to shake. What happened? Well, the ground started to shake all of a sudden. Did the ground start to shake or a tree start to fall? The ground started to shake. Did a tree start to fall? No, a tree didn't start to fall. Did the ground start to shake all of a sudden? Yes, that's correct. The ground started to shake all of a sudden. Did the ground start to shake right away? Well, yes, it did. Because it started to shake all of a sudden. Did the ground start to shake without any warning? Yes. Yes, it did. It started to shake all of a sudden, which is the same as saying it started to shake right away and without any warning. Did the ground start to shake all of a sudden? Yes. Yes, it did. All of a sudden, the ground started to shake. There was an earthquake due east of San Francisco. Was there an earthquake due east of San Francisco? Yes, there was. There was an earthquake due east of San Francisco. What was there? Was there an earthquake or a rainstorm? An earthquake. There was an earthquake. Where was the earthquake? Due east of San Francisco. The earthquake was due east of San Francisco. Was the earthquake east of San Francisco? Well, yes. Yes, it was. It was due east of San Francisco, which is the same thing as saying it was east of San Francisco. Was there an earthquake due east of San Francisco? Yes, there was. There was an earthquake due east of San Francisco. Luke was not surprised. So was Luke surprised? No, he wasn't. He was not surprised. Who was not surprised? Was Will Smith not surprised? No, we're not talking about Will Smith here. Was Luke not surprised? Yes, that's correct. Luke was not surprised. What was Luke not surprised about? Was he not surprised that gas prices increased? No, that's not it. Was he not surprised that there was an earthquake? Yes, that's correct. He was not surprised. He was not surprised that there was an earthquake. Because earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco. Are earthquakes a dime a dozen in San Francisco? Yes, they are. Earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco. Okay, so what are a dime a dozen in San Francisco? Are red cars or earthquakes a dime a dozen in San Francisco? Earthquakes are. Earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco. Are red cars a dime a dozen in San Francisco? No, not red cars. Are earthquakes a dime a dozen in San Francisco? Yes, they are. Earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco. Are earthquakes very common in San Francisco? Yes, that's correct. Earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco, which is the same thing as saying earthquakes are very common in San Francisco. A dime a dozen means very common. Why was Luke not surprised? Was he not surprised because earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco? Yes, that's true. He was not surprised because earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco. Was Luke not surprised because earthquakes are very common in San Francisco? Yes, that's true. That's why. Luke knew that earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco, so he wasn't surprised when he felt an earthquake, because he knows earthquakes are a dime a dozen, or that earthquakes are very common in San Francisco. When you live in San Francisco, it's a given that you will feel an earthquake, said Luke. Is it a given that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco? Yes, it is. That's what Luke has said. Is it doubtful that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco? No, it's not doubtful. It's a given. And when something is a given, that means that there is no doubt about it. Is there any doubt that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco? No, there isn't. There is no doubt. It's a given. It's a given means that there is no doubt. Is it a given that you will feel an earthquake if you live in New York? No, not New York. We're talking about San Francisco. Is it a given that you will feel an earthquake if you live in San Francisco? Yes, that's correct. It's a given that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco. What is a given when you live in San Francisco? Is seeing a red car or feeling an earthquake a given when you live in San Francisco? Well, feeling an earthquake is. It's a given that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco. Does Luke believe that you will feel an earthquake if you live in San Francisco? Yes, he does. He said it's a given that you will feel an earthquake. Does Luke have any doubt that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco? No, he has no doubt. He says it's a given that you will feel an earthquake. Totally, said George. Does George think that what Luke said is true? Yes, he does. George said totally, which means definitely, so he was agreeing with what Luke said. Does George agree with what Luke said? Yes, he did. He said totally, which means definitely. I definitely think what you said is true, is what he meant. Does George think that it is a given that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco? Yes, he did. He definitely agrees with Luke. And Luke said that it's a given that you will feel an earthquake when you live in San Francisco. So that means George also thinks that. Then Luke ate the rest of the eggs in 22 minutes. Did Luke eat the rest of the eggs in 22 minutes? Yes, he did. That's what he did. Luke ate the rest of the eggs in 22 minutes. So what did Luke do? He ate the rest of the eggs in 22 minutes. Did Luke eat the rest of the eggs or watch the football game? He ate the rest of the eggs. Did Luke watch the football game? No, he didn't watch the football game. Did Luke eat the rest of the eggs? He certainly did. He ate the rest of the eggs. Who ate the rest of the eggs? Luke did. Luke ate the rest of the eggs. Did George eat the rest of the eggs? No, George didn't eat the rest of the eggs. How much time did it take Luke to eat the rest of the eggs? 22 minutes. Luke ate the rest of the eggs in 22 minutes. Did it take him 15 minutes or 22 minutes? 22 minutes. It took him 22 minutes to eat the rest of the eggs. So George had to give him $100. Did George have to give him $100? He certainly did. George had to give him $100. What did George have to do? Well, he had to give him $100. Did George have to eat 50 eggs or give him $100? Give him $100. He had to give him $100. Who did George have to give $100 to? Luke. He had to give $100 to Luke. Did George have to give $100 to Bill Clinton or Luke? Luke. He had to give $100 to Luke. Did Luke have to give $100 to George? No, he didn't have to give him $100. George had to give Luke $100. How much money did George have to give to him? $100. He had to give him $100. Did he have to give him $100 or $700? $100. Why did George have to give him $100? Well, he had to give him $100 because Luke ate all 50 of the eggs in less than 1 hour. Did George lose the bet? Yes, he did. George lost the bet because Luke ate all 50 of the eggs in less than 1 hour. Did Luke win the bet? Yes, he did. Luke won the bet because he ate all 50 eggs in less than 1 hour. Okay, that brings us to the end of our story, which means we have come to the end of the mini story lesson for the conversation Earthquakes. Now it's your turn to tell the story by yourself. Remember, you do not have to memorize every word in the story, but you should use the idioms that we went over. The idioms that we used were far-fetched, pulling his leg, you've got to be kidding, all of a sudden, due east, a dime a dozen, it's a given, and totally. Okay, so now tell the story on your own. And remember, if you need to listen to this lesson more times, you can do that. Okay, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Kristen Dodds.
And this is Joe Weiss. And we just wanted to let you know that this material has been copyrighted in the year 2008 by Learn Real English, LLC. www.learnrealenglish.com. Hello. Welcome to the mini story lesson for the conversation titled Earthquakes. Let's get started with the story. Luke lives in San Francisco. Luke can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Luke told his friend George. George thought this seemed far-fetched. He thought that Luke was pulling his leg. "You've got to be kidding," he said to Luke. So Luke bet George $100 that he can eat 50 eggs in 1 hour. Luke ate 15 eggs in the first 10 minutes. Then, all of a sudden, the ground started to shake. There was an earthquake due east of San Francisco. Luke was not surprised because earthquakes are a dime a dozen in San Francisco. When you live in San Francisco, it's a given that you will feel an earthquake, said Luke. Totally, said George. Then Luke ate the rest of the eggs in 22 minutes, so George had to give him $100. Okay, so that's our story. Now I will start at the beginning of the story, and as I read the story, I will ask questions. And as always, please answer the questions out loud. If you need a little more time, then you can pause your iPod or your MP3 player and take as much time as you need to answer.
Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. I'm Claire. I'm Claire Whitmell. My name is Claire Whitmell.
Hi, Susie. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Hey, John, how are things?
Not bad. You?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Hi, Matt. How's it going?
Great. You?
Can't complain. Fine. Fine, thanks. Okay, thanks. I'm very well, thanks. Not bad, thanks. Can't complain. So-so. Not very well, actually. Not great, actually. Hi, I'm Claire.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Dave. Good morning. I'm David Green.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Susan Harris.
Good to meet you.
I'm English. He's French. Where are you from? Where do you come from?
Europe, Britain, British. Ireland, Irish. France, French. Italy, Italian. Spain, Spanish. Portugal, Portuguese. Greece, Greek. Cyprus, Cypriot. Malta, Maltese. Albania, Albanian. Serbia, Serbian. Croatia, Croatian. Bosnia, Bosnian. Germany, German. Austria, Austrian. Hungary, Hungarian. Switzerland, Swiss. Belgium, Belgian. The Netherlands, Dutch. Sweden, Swedish. Finland, Finnish. Norway, Norwegian. Denmark, Danish. Lithuania, Lithuanian. Latvia, Latvian. Estonia, Estonian. Russia, Russian. Georgia, Georgian. Belarus, Belarusian. Poland, Polish. The Czech Republic, Czech. Slovakia, Slovakian. The Ukraine, Ukrainian. Romania, Romanian. Bulgaria, Bulgarian. Turkey, Turkish. Middle East and the Gulf. Israel, Israeli. Palestine, Palestinian. Jordan, Jordanian. Lebanon, Lebanese. Syria, Syrian. Iran, Iranian. Iraq, Iraqi. Kuwait, Kuwaiti. Saudi Arabia, Saudi. Bahrain, Bahraini. Qatar, Qatari. Oman, Omani. Yemen, Yemeni. Asia, China, Chinese. Taiwan, Taiwanese. Kazakhstan, Kazakh. Uzbekistan, Uzbek. Mongolia, Mongolian. Korea, Korean. Japan, Japanese. India, Indian. Nepal, Nepalese. Tibet, Tibetan. Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan. Pakistan, Pakistani. Afghanistan, Afghan. Bangladesh, Bangladeshi. Vietnam, Vietnamese. Laos, Lao. Cambodia, Cambodian. Myanmar, Burmese. Thailand, Thai. Malaysia, Malaysian. Indonesia, Indonesian. Singapore, Singaporean. The Philippines, Filipino. The Americas, the Caribbean. The United States, American. Canada, Canadian. Mexico, Mexican. El Salvador, Salvadorian. Costa Rica, Costa Rican. Nicaragua, Nicaraguan. Argentina, Argentinian. Brazil, Brazilian. Chile, Chilean. Ecuador, Ecuadorian. Peru, Peruvian. Bolivia, Bolivian. Colombia, Colombian.
Uruguay, Uruguayan. Venezuela, Venezuelan. Jamaica, Jamaican. Cuba, Cuban. Africa, Egypt, Egyptian. Algeria, Algerian. Tunisia, Tunisian. Morocco, Moroccan. Libya, Libyan. Sudan, Sudanese. Ethiopia, Ethiopian. Kenya, Kenyan. Uganda, Ugandan. Nigeria, Nigerian. Ghana, Ghanaian. South Africa, South African. Zimbabwe, Zimbabwean. Namibia, Namibian. Australia, Australian. New Zealand, a New Zealander. 13, 30, 14, 40, 15, 50, 16, 60, 17, 70, 18, 80, 19, 90. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I'm married. I have a husband. I have a wife. I'm engaged. I'm single. I have a partner. I have a girlfriend. I have a boyfriend. I'm divorced. I'm separated. I'm widowed. Mother, my mother's name. Father, my father's name. Sister, my sister's name. Brother, my brother's name. Only child, I'm an only child. Son, daughter, aunt, uncle, grandparents, grandfather, grandmother, grandson, granddaughter, cousin, nephew, niece. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm married with a son. What about you?
I'm single.
Tell me about your family.
Well, I've got one brother and one sister.
Lucky you. I'm an only child.
Have you got a big family?
Yes, and we're very close. What about you?
I'm from a small family.
How many brothers and sisters have you got?
One sister and one brother. How about you?
I'm an only child, but I've got lots of cousins. How tall are you?
I'm about 1 meter 70.
How tall is your brother?
He's almost 2 meters.
Wow, that's tall. Can you describe the man you saw in the bar?
Well, he was average build, maybe a bit overweight. He was quite tall. Height and weight. I'm tall. I'm short. She's slim. She's overweight. I'm muscular. I'm athletic. I'm average build. Hair, eyes and skin. I've got long hair. I've got short hair. I've got shoulder-length hair. She's got long brown hair. She's got short blonde hair. She's got long straight brown hair. She's got short curly blonde hair. She's got long wavy red hair. He's got short straight black hair. He's got blue eyes. She's got green eyes. She's got brown eyes. She's got hazel eyes. She's got grey eyes. He's got dark eyes. She's fair. She's tanned. She's black. She's Asian looking. Opinion adjectives. She's beautiful. My younger sister is very pretty. Her husband is really handsome. My brother is good looking. They're a very attractive couple. Age. My father is in his 50s. My sister is still a baby. Her brother is a teenager. Her children are grown up.
What do you look like?
Well, I'm average build. I've got short blonde hair and hazel eyes. What's your brother like?
He's tall and muscular. He's got short, wavy brown hair and brown eyes. Are you like your sister?
No, I'm not. She's small and fair, and I'm tall and tanned. I work as a teacher. I work as a doctor. He works as an electrician. He works as an accountant. I get up at 7 o'clock every day. I always have a shower. Every 2 or 3 days I wash my hair. Then I get dressed. I put my makeup on before I leave the house. I have a quick breakfast. I grab a coffee from Starbucks. I get the kids ready for school every day. I leave home about 7:45. I go to work by bus. They get to school just before 8 o'clock. I get home at about 7:30. I watch TV in the evening. I usually go online for a couple of hours. I read a book before bed. I take the dog out before I go to bed. At the weekend, I meet up with friends. In the evening, I catch up with my emails. I always tidy up before I go to bed. After dinner, I do the washing up. The kids do their homework before dinner. I don't have time to do the housework during the week. Sometimes we go out for a meal on Saturday evening. At the end of the evening, I get undressed. I brush my teeth. I go to bed at about 11 o'clock. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, I leave home at 8 o'clock. It's 6:05. It's 6:10. It's 6:15. It's 6:20. It's 6:30. It's 25 to 7. It's 20 to 7. It's 6:45. It's 10 to 7. It's 6:05. It's 6:10. It's 6:15. It's 6:30. It's 6:45. What time is your train? At 8. My train's at 8 p.m. My train's at 8 in the evening. Midnight. Midday. Speaking tip. I get up before the children. He works as a teacher. I grab a coffee from Starbucks. Saying what you like. I like tennis. I like playing tennis. I quite like football. I really like skiing. I like tennis very much. He loves football. He loves watching football. She's keen on the cinema. She's keen on going to the cinema. We enjoy sports. We enjoy playing sports. I don't mind cricket. I don't mind watching cricket. Saying what you don't like. I don't like cricket. I dislike boxing. I don't like cricket at all. I don't enjoy watching sports on TV. I hate rugby. I hate watching rugby. Talking about your hobby. I only watch football at the weekends. I go to the gym 4 times a week. I don't often have time to meet friends. I like swimming because it's relaxing. Watching football is exciting. It's interesting to surf the net.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I spend a lot of time going to discos with my friends. What about you?
I love dancing too. Are you keen on sports?
Yes, I love playing tennis in summer. And you?
Yes, I quite like tennis as well. Are you a sports fan?
Not really. I prefer relaxing with friends in a restaurant.
Do you like going to restaurants?
Not much. I prefer cooking at home. How about you?
Me too. I love cooking at home.
Ball games, football, rugby, cricket, tennis, squash, hockey, baseball, basketball, volleyball, martial arts, judo, karate, kickboxing, boxing, extreme sports, paragliding, rock climbing, caving, mountaineering, water sports, swimming, diving, sailing, canoeing, windsurfing, winter sports, skiing, snowboarding, other activities, jogging, fishing, keeping fit, horse riding, hiking, skateboarding, gymnastics, athletics. Your town or city? I live in a big city in the north of the country. I like living in the capital city of my country. This town is famous for its food. She lives in a small village. Everybody knows everybody else. Do you like living in the countryside? He lives in the mountains and loves skiing in winter. It's expensive to live on the coast.
Where do you live?
In Cambridge. Do you know it?
I've heard of it.
Do you live in a city, town or village?
In a small town near London. What about you?
Actually, I'm from the countryside.
Whereabouts in England do you live?
I live in the south of England, not far from London. A house, a flat, an apartment, a hall, a kitchen, living room, dining room, first floor, upstairs, bedrooms, bathroom, a separate toilet, an attic, a loft, a garage, a garden, a utility room, washing machine, a study, a bungalow. Furniture in the kitchen, fitted kitchen, kitchen table and chairs, kitchen cupboards, a fridge, a freezer, a fridge freezer, a cooker, an oven, a hob, saucepans, frying pans, knives, knife, forks, spoons, a sink, work surfaces, a dishwasher, washing machine, clothes dryer. Furniture in the bedroom, single bed, double bed, bunk beds, a sheet, a pillow, blankets, a duvet, a wardrobe, a chest of drawers, curtains, blinds, a rug, a lamp, a bedside table. In the bathroom, a shower, a bath, a sink, a bathroom mirror, bathroom cabinets, a towel rail, a radiator, a bath mat. Furniture in the living room, a sitting room, a lounge, a sofa, armchairs, cushions, a carpet, rugs, a TV, DVD player, a music centre, a coffee table, a bookcase, shelves, display cabinets, a fireplace, central heating. Can you open the window, please? Can I open the window, please? Could you help me with my bags, please? Could I put my bag here?
Can you open the window, please?
Sure. Can I sit here?
Of course. Could you bring me the menu, please?
Straight away. Replying.
Is that Claire?
Yes, speaking.
Can I speak to Hugh, please?
1 minute, please. Saying someone isn't there. I'm afraid Sarah isn't here at the moment. She's away from her desk at the moment. I'm sorry, but Sarah isn't in the office today. Can I take a message? I think she's in a meeting. Her line's engaged. Replies.
I'll call back later. I'll call again this afternoon. I'll try to call her on her mobile. Okay, it isn't urgent.
Examples.
Hi, can I speak to Steve, please?
He's away from his desk at the moment.
Okay, I'll call back later. Hello, can you put me through to Amanda, please?
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
Okay, I'll try her on her mobile.
Excuse me, do you have the time? Excuse me, is this the right train for London? Excuse me, is this your newspaper? Excuse me, do you know the Hope Pub? Excuse me, I'm looking for the train station. Excuse me, is there a train station near here? Excuse me, do you know where the train station is? Excuse me, do you know where I can find the train station? Excuse me, do you know if there's a train station near here? What's your name? What do you call this in English? What time is it? What type of films do you like? Which do you prefer, this one or that one? Where do you live? Where does your friend work? Where do you come from? Who's your English teacher? Who's her husband? When's your birthday? When do you go on holiday? Why are you in London? How do you spell your name? How long does your journey to work take? How often do you go on holiday? I'd like to have the chicken salad, please. I'd like to change some money, please. I'd like to sit next to the window, please. I'd like to visit the old town. Good morning. I'd like to buy a return ticket to London, please. Hello. Can I get a coffee and a Danish to go, please? Can you tell me where the post office is, please? Excuse me, does this train stop at Reading? Excuse me, do you know what platform is for London? Hi, I come from the UK and I'm a teacher. I work in a school in London. I'm married, but I haven't got any children. My husband is a doctor and he works in a big hospital. We live in a small flat. I like reading and playing tennis in my free time.
Hi there. I live in Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland. I'm a student and I would like to work in a bank after university. I'm tall and slim with red hair and blue eyes. People say I look like my father.
Where can you buy clothes? Shopping centre, shopping mall, boutique, charity shop, factory outlet, department store, chain store. Phrases a shop assistant says. Can I help you? Are you looking for anything in particular? Do you need any help at all? We don't have any of these left in stock. What size are you? Phrases a customer says. I'm looking for. I'd like to buy. How much does this cost, please? I'm a size 12. Do you have this in a larger size? Do you have this in a smaller size? Do you have this in medium? Do you have this in large? Do you have this in extra large? Do you have this in blue? Do you have this in black? Talking about the price. Is this in the sales? Is this on sale? There's a discount of 20% on this. These jeans are discounted by 20%. It's a bargain. It's cheap. It's expensive.
Can I try this on?
Sure, the changing rooms are over there. Any good?
No, not really. It's the wrong size. Where can I pay?
The cash speaking tip. Wow, that looks great on you. You look great in those trousers.
I'm not sure about the colour. I don't think that style suits you very well. I think it's a bit too small.
Well, what do you think?
Wow, it looks great on you. I love the colour. I'm not so sure about this. What do you think?
No, I don't think it really suits you. Talking about clothes. To suit. That dress really suits you. To fit. These jeans don't fit very well. Clothes can be too big, too small, too tight, too loose, too long, too short, to go well with, to match. This jumper goes well with my trousers. This colour jumper matches your new trousers. Clothes vocabulary. Coat, overcoat, jacket, trousers, suit, a tracksuit, jumper, sweater, pullover, cardigan, shirt, t-shirt, sweatshirt, top, dress, skirt, swimming costume, bikini, swimming trunks, shoes, high-heeled shoes, flat shoes, dress shoes, boots, football boots, hiking boots, walking boots, Wellington boots, sandals, flip-flops, trainers, slippers, accessories, hat, cap, gloves, scarf, belt, bag, jewellery, necklace, bracelet, ring, earring, watch, underwear, pants, vest, socks, knickers, bra, tights, pyjamas, dressing gown, types of material, cotton, linen, wool, nylon, silk, denim. Useful verbs. Wear. I wear a suit to work. Get dressed. I get dressed after I have my shower. Get undressed. I get undressed before bed. Do up. Do up your coat before you go outside. Undo. I can't undo the buttons. Zip up. Zip up your jacket. Unzip. I can't unzip this jacket. Adjectives beginning with A, B, and C. Active. He's active in the community. Afraid. Are you afraid of spiders? Amazing. We had an amazing holiday. Angry. The teacher was angry with the students and gave them extra homework. Anxious. She always feels anxious before an exam. Awful. The weather was awful. It rained every day. Bad. The food in that restaurant is very bad. Don't go there. Brave. He's a very brave boy and isn't scared of the dark. Brilliant. We had a brilliant time on holiday. Beautiful. His wife is a beautiful woman. Big. London is a very big city. Boring. The lesson was boring. Busy. I'm very busy at the moment. Calm. If there's a fire, remember to stay calm. Careful. Be careful when you take the underground. Certain. I'm certain that it will snow tonight. Cheap. I like going swimming. It's quite a cheap way to keep fit. Cheerful. He's quite a cheerful person and I never see him looking sad. Clean. The classrooms in this school are always very clean. Clever. She's a clever student. We think she'll get A's in all her exams. Closed. We got here too late. The shop's closed. Cold. It can be cold in the UK in winter. Comfortable. My shoes aren't comfortable to walk in. They're too small. Common. Wrong tense use is a common problem in English grammar. Complicated. He has a complicated love life. Complete. It's a complete waste of time watching this TV program. Confident. He's a confident swimmer. Correct. His homework is always correct. Crowded. Oxford Street is always crowded with shoppers before Christmas. Adjectives beginning with D, E, and F. Dangerous. Be careful when you cross the road. It's dangerous here. Dark. She has dark hair and dark eyes. It was dark when I woke up. Delicious. Try some of this chocolate cake. It's delicious. Different. He's different to his brother. Difficult. The maths exam was difficult and I only got 5 out of 10. Dirty. I hate cooking in a dirty kitchen. Dry. The weather in winter is cold and dry. Early. She gets up very early, at about 5 o'clock every day. Easy. The English exam is easy, don't worry. Empty. The room was empty with no furniture in it at all. Enormous. He gave her an enormous bunch of flowers for her birthday. Essential. It's essential that you learn these words. Excellent. You gave an excellent presentation last week. Everybody was pleased. Exciting. The football match is very exciting. Expensive. It's too expensive to go on holiday to the US this year. Fair. She has fair hair. It's not fair if you give him £10 and me only £5. Far. New York is far from Los Angeles. Fast. She's a fast worker. She always finishes her work before the others. Fantastic. I've got some fantastic news. Friendly. He's friendly and always says hello. Frightening. Horror films are frightening. Full. The cinema was full and there were no free seats. Funny. He's a funny comedian. Adjectives beginning with G, H, I. Generous. He's a generous father and gives his children lots of pocket money. Good. He's a good student. Great. Her exam results are great. We're very happy. Handsome. He's a very handsome actor. All the women love him. Hard. Do you think that English is hard? Happy. I was happy when I passed my driving test. Healthy. She's a healthy person and exercises every day. Heavy. These potatoes are very heavy. Helpful. He's very helpful to his parents and often does things for them. High. These mountains are quite high. We're at 1,500 meters above sea level here. Horrible. The food was horrible. I couldn't eat it. Hot. It's hot in summer in the Mediterranean, with temperatures up to 40 degrees. Huge. Their house is huge. They have 10 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. Hungry. He didn't eat breakfast and was hungry by 11 o'clock. Ignorant. I feel very ignorant about science and engineering. Ill. She's ill. I think she's got the flu. Important. He's an important politician. Interesting. She's an interesting person. She lived abroad for many years and had lots of interesting experiences. Adjectives beginning with J, K, L. Jealous. I'm jealous of your success in the company. I'd also like a promotion. Kind. She's kind to her patients in the hospital and always makes sure they're comfortable. Late. You're 10 minutes late to class. Large. There's a large parcel for you. Is it your birthday? Lazy. My students are lazy and never do their homework. Light. It's still quite light outside. Do you want to go for a walk? Little. He's still a little boy and doesn't understand that fire is dangerous. Long. That film is very long. It's 4 hours. Lovely. It's a lovely idea to buy her a spa membership. I think she'll really enjoy it. Low. The coffee table is quite low. Adjectives beginning with M, N, O. Main. The main reason we're here is to learn English. Modern. Modern technology is fantastic. We can contact friends immediately. Narrow. These shoes are too narrow for my feet. They're not very comfortable. Nasty. She has a nasty virus and needs to stay at home for a week. Near. The town is near the beach. It's about 1 kilometre. Neat. Her desk is very neat. I can't find anything on mine. Necessary. A passport is necessary if you want to travel to other countries. Nervous. He was nervous before the wedding. New. I want a new car. Mine is very old now. Nice. She's a nice person and she tries to help when she can. Noisy. There are cars and buses on this road all day and all night. It's really noisy. Normal. It's normal to feel stressed when you have a lot of work. Old. My grandmother is quite old now and she finds it difficult to walk. Open. Is this shop still open? Ordinary. I have a very ordinary life. It's quite boring, really. Adjectives beginning with P, Q, R. Perfect. Her clothes and hair are always perfect. Pleased. I'm so pleased you passed your exam. Polite. It's polite to say thank you when someone gives you something. Poor. She lives in a poor part of the city. Popular. This is a popular holiday destination. Possible. He's a possible player for the football team. Pretty. She's a pretty girl and she's got lots of admirers. Quick. She's a quick worker and always finishes on time. Quiet. It's very quiet here at night. Rare. These birds are rare in the UK. You're lucky to see them. Ready. Are you ready for the test? Real. He's a real friend. Relaxing. Have a nice, hot, relaxing bath. Rich. He's a rich businessman. Right. You're right. It's an easy exercise. Romantic. He's a romantic person and often gives his wife flowers. Rude. It's rude not to say please and thank you in English. Adjectives beginning with S and T. Sad. When her grandfather died, she was very sad. Safe. It's quite a safe city to live in. Same. This is the same problem that we had before. Scared. She heard a noise and was scared. Serious. He's a serious student and works hard. Short. This is a short story. It's only 10 pages long. Shut. The restaurant is shut. Let's go to McDonald's. Shy. He's quite shy and doesn't like talking to people he doesn't know. Silent. This new car is silent. Silly. Her students can be quite silly at times. Similar. The two sisters are very similar. Simple. The maths test is quite simple, don't worry. Slow. He's a slow eater. It takes him an hour to eat dinner. Small. The kitchen is quite small, but we also have a dining room. Smart. She's a smart student and I think she'll pass her exams. Soft. My sofa is soft and comfortable. Special. We have a special menu on St. Valentine's Day. Stupid. That was a stupid thing to do. Straight. She has long, straight hair. Strange. He has a strange accent. Where is he from? Strong. I need a strong man to help me move this wardrobe. I don't drink strong coffee. Sunny. It's lovely and sunny today. Let's go to the beach. Sure. I'm sure he'll be fine on holiday alone. Surprising. I loved the film and the end is surprising. Sweet. She's a very sweet girl and her teachers love her. Terrible. Your exam results are terrible. Terrifying. The film was absolutely terrifying. Tidy. His bedroom is very tidy. Tiny. Our flat is tiny, but it's in central London. Tired. I was tired after walking for 10 kilometers. Tough. The selection process to get into the army is tough. Adjectives beginning with U, V, W, Y. Ugly. This building is very ugly. Uncomfortable. My bed is uncomfortable and it's difficult to sleep well. Unfair. It's unfair to give him extra money but her nothing. Unkind. He's unkind to his children and never helps them. Unhappy. He was unhappy at school when he broke up with his girlfriend. Unhealthy. Chips are unhealthy. Unsure. I'm unsure about my future. Untidy. Please clear up your bedroom. It's really untidy. Usual. The usual people came to the meeting. Useful. It's useful to be able to drive. Useless. I'm useless at maths. Unusual. He has some unusual skills. Various. There are various ways you can get to London from here. Warm. It's quite warm today. Weak. She felt weak after the operation. Wet. Be careful, the floor is wet. Well. Very well, thanks. Whole. They ate the whole cake. Wide. The river is wide at this point. Wonderful. She got a wonderful birthday present from her parents. Wrong. How many wrong answers did you get in the quiz? Young. When you're young, you don't worry so much about risks. Speaking tip. This is a long, hard exercise. She has short, fair hair. They have a large, untidy house. This exercise is long and hard. Her hair is short and fair. Their house is large and untidy.
Do you like these shoes?
Well, they're okay, but I prefer those ones over there. They're cheaper and they look more comfortable.
Would you prefer to live in London or Rome?
Both are great choices, but Rome is smaller than London and maybe less expensive.
It's so cold today.
Yes, you're right. The weather today is worse than yesterday. Let's hope it gets better tomorrow. Speaking tip. I think that he's more handsome. In my opinion, London is more expensive than Paris. I reckon that Lucy is prettier than her sister. Buying a ticket. I'd like a return ticket to. I'd like to buy a return ticket. Example.
I'd like a return ticket to Edinburgh, please.
Certainly. What day are you travelling?
Tomorrow.
Can I have a single to Bath, please? A single to London Bridge, please. Asking for information. How much is a one-day travel card? How much does a one-day travel card cost? Example.
How much is a one-day travel card for 2 zones?
That's £7.50.
Okay, thanks.
Speaking tip. Understanding native English speakers. Does this bus stop at London Bridge? Do you stop anywhere near London Bridge? Can you tell me where to get off for the shopping centre? Do you stop anywhere near London Bridge?
Yes, on the other side of the road.
Other useful phrases. Are you going to the airport? Is this the right bus for the airport? How far down King's Road do you go? Do I need to get off and change for the airport? Means of transport. Public transport. Bus, buses. Coach, coaches. The underground. The tube, train, tram. Taxi, ferry. Private transport. Car, bike, motorbike, scooter, lorry, truck. Get on, get off, a bus, a train, a plane, a bike, a boat. Get in, get out of, a car, a taxi. Go by bike, go by train, drive a car, ride a bike, take the bus. A journey, a commute, bus route, bus lane, traffic jam, bus stop, railway station, a single, a return, a one-day return, a travel card, a season ticket.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the post office.
Okay, go straight on, then turn left at the crossroads. It's about 100 metres on your left. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Excuse me, how do I get to the Albany Theatre?
Well, it's about a 5-minute walk. Carry on down this street, then turn left at the bank. Keep straight on and you'll see it on your right.
Great, thanks.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, is this the right way to the swimming pool?
Sure, just keep going and it's about 5 minutes away.
Okay, thanks. Asking for directions. Excuse me, how do I get to the railway station, please? Excuse me, where's the nearest post office, please? Excuse me, I'm looking for the number 6 bus stop. Excuse me, is there a bank near here? Excuse me, is this the right way to the bus station? Excuse me, I think I'm lost. I'm looking for the leisure centre. Excuse me, what's the best way to get to the railway station? Excuse me, what's the quickest way to get to the railway station? Giving directions. It's not far from here. It's quite near here. It's about 5 minutes from here. It's about a 10-minute walk. It's easier if I can show you on the map. Specific instructions. Turn left. Turn right. Go straight on at the lights. Go straight on when you come to the crossroads. Keep straight on. When you get to the lights, turn right. Carry on down this road. Then, keep going down this road. Then, go across the roundabout. Take the first turning on your left. Take the first road on your left. Take the first street on your left. You'll see a bank. You'll come to a bank. Don't take the first road. Go on for about 2 minutes. Go on for about 100 meters. Landmarks. Taxi rank. Level crossing. Underpass. Overpass. Flyover. Zebra crossing. Pedestrian crossing. Tunnel. Crossroads. Junction. Fork in the road. Turning. Main road. Lane. Prepositions of direction. Go past. Go across. Go along. Go straight on. Go up. Go down. Go through. Go out of. It's in front of you. It's opposite. It's on the corner. Places in a town. Post office. Bus station. Railway station. Bank. Bureau de change. Town hall. Police station. Fire station. Petrol station. Filling station. Chemists. Pharmacy. Drugstore. Hospital. Public toilets. Public conveniences. Leisure facilities. Park. Playground. Stadium. Sports field. Tennis court. Swimming pool. Church. Synagogue. Mosque. Temple. Entertainment. Cinema. Theatre. Pub. Wine bar. Club. Places to go shopping. The high street. Shopping centre. Open air market. Covered market. Tourist attractions. Local history museum. Art gallery. Churches. Cathedrals. Historic buildings. Things to do. Exhibition. Festival. Fair. Live music. The opera. The fun fair. Local attractions. Areas of natural beauty. Mountains. Lakes. Coastline. Promenade. Pier. Lighthouse. Harbour. Making a booking. I'd like to book a single for 2 nights, please. I'd like to make a reservation for a single for the night of June the 10th, please. Do you have any double rooms left for the weekend? Do you have any double rooms available this weekend? Can I book a table for 2 this evening, please?
Good morning. I'd like to book a double room for the 15th and 16th of this month.
Let me just check the availability. Yes, that's fine. Can I have your name, please?
Sure, it's John Oakes, spelt O-A-K-S. Hello, do you have any double rooms for this weekend?
Let me just check. I'm sorry, we're fully booked this weekend.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Hello, I'd like to book a table for 4 for this evening, please.
Sure, what time?
Around 8 p.m?
Yes, that's fine. What's the name, please?
It's for Susan Thompson. How much is a single room? How much is a double room? How much is a suite? How much does a single room cost? How much does a double room cost? Are taxes included in the cost? What time is check-in? What time is check-out? What time is breakfast? Are all your rooms en suite? Is there Wi-Fi in the room? Is there a lift? Does the hotel have a restaurant? Does the hotel have a bar? Do you have any meetings facilities? Do you have a laundry service? Can you provide a cot in the room? Do you have a left luggage service? Do you provide a shuttle service to the airport? Can you arrange a wake-up call for me? Do you have any recommendations for restaurants nearby? Can you order me a taxi? Excuse me, I think there's a problem with the heating in my room.
I'm sorry about that. I'll send someone up.
Excuse me, my key card doesn't work.
Let me check it for you.
I'm afraid there's a problem with my room. The bathroom sink is broken.
I'm sorry about that. I'll send someone immediately.
Describing food: meat, chicken, lamb, pork, beef, fish, tuna, trout, mackerel, seafood, prawns, shrimps, lobster, vegetables, cabbage, spinach, carrots, onions, potatoes, mushrooms, beans, fruit, oranges, lemons, peaches, strawberries, raspberries, apples, pears, dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt, cream, butter, pulses, lentils, chickpeas, grains, wheat, olive oil, sugar, carbohydrates, bread, pasta, rice. How food is cooked: boiled, steamed, fried, sautéed, stir-fried, roasted, grilled, baked, stewed. Meals of the day: breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea, supper, brunch, snack.
What do you have for breakfast?
Nothing really, just tea and toast.
Do you fancy going out to get a sandwich for lunch?
No thanks, I've got a packed lunch with me. What time do you have dinner?
It depends, but normally around 8 p.m.
Talking about what you can't eat. I'm allergic to nuts. I'm intolerant to dairy. I can't eat tomatoes. I'm on a diet. I'm vegetarian. I'm vegan. I'm Muslim and I don't eat pork.
Do you fancy going out for dinner with me?
I'd love to, but I'm vegetarian.
Would you like some cheese on your spaghetti?
Actually, I don't really like cheese.
I'd like to try the new sushi restaurant. Do you fancy going?
I can't. I'm allergic to most seafood. In a restaurant. I booked a table for 2 for 8 o'clock. It's under the name of Thompson. A table for 2, please. What the restaurant staff say.
Of course. Please come this way. Your table isn't quite ready yet. Would you like to wait at the bar? We're fully booked at the moment. Could you come back a bit later? Do you have a booking?
Example conversations.
Good evening. I booked a table for 2 for 8 p.m. under the name of Jones.
Yes, your table isn't ready yet. Would you like to wait in the bar?
Yes, of course.
Hello, is it possible to get a table for 2?
Actually, we're fully booked. Could you come back in about half an hour?
Sure.
Good evening. I booked a table for tonight under the name of Jones.
Yes, of course. Good evening, Mr. Jones. Your table is ready. Please follow me.
Thank you.
Ordering.
Are you ready to order? Can I take your order? Anything to drink? Would you like chips with that?
I'll have. I'd like. Can I have? We'd like to order.
I don't think we have any more lobster left. I'll check with the kitchen. I'm sorry, but the king prawn soup is finished.
Examples.
Are you ready to order?
Sorry, what's the daily special?
Roast chicken.
Okay, great. I'll have that.
Anything to drink?
Mineral water, please.
Can I take your order?
Yes, I'd like the tomato soup followed by the beef stew.
Would you like roast potatoes with that?
Yes, please. Dealing with problems. Excuse me, I didn't order this. I'm sorry, but this is cold. Can I change my order, please? I'm so sorry about that. Let me take it back for you. Let me change it for you. Can we have the bill, please? Could we get the bill? Could we pay, please? Forms and official English. I'd like to open a bank account. Can I apply from abroad? What documents do I need? What information do I need to give you? Would you like a current account or a savings account? Do you also want a credit card? Do you also want a debit card? Do you require an overdraft facility? We'll need proof of identity, a valid passport or driving licence. We also need proof of your address, such as a utility bill or bank statement. It must match the exact name and address on your application. You'll need to supply us with proof of income. You'll need to supply us with salary slips. We can't accept mobile phone bills or online bills. You can fill in the form online or at one of our branches. Instructions for filling in a form. You'll need to fill in this form. Please write in block capitals. Please write only in black ink. Please tick the box. Form questions. When were you born? What's your surname? Are you male or female? Are you Mr., Mrs. or Ms.? Where are you from? What's your NI number? What's your mobile phone number? When was your passport issued? Can you sign here, please?
I'd like to open a bank account.
Okay, we'll need to see some ID. Do you have a valid passport?
Here's a form to fill in. Please write in block capitals.
Excuse me, I don't have my passport with me right now.
That's okay. Fill in what you can and you can come back later with your passport. Do you have any utility bills as proof of address?
Not yet, but I have a bank statement from my bank in France.
That's probably okay.
At the post office.
Good morning. I'd like to post this parcel.
Can you put it on the scales for me? Good morning. How much does it cost to send this letter to Argentina, please?
That'll be £1.60 by normal delivery.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, I'd like to redirect my mail to my new address.
Sure, you'll need to fill in this form. Speaking tip. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you say that again, please? Sorry, but could you speak more slowly, please? Could you repeat that, please? Sorry, did you say S for Sally or F for Freddie? What does valid mean? Examples.
You'll need to provide us with a valid full driving licence.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What is a valid driving licence?
It means it's up to date and not expired.
Oh, okay, thank you. We'll need to see proof of income and 3 months' salary slips.
Sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Yes, please give us proof of income and 3 months of salary slips.
Oh, okay.
Kim. Hi, fashion is really important to me. I love going shopping at the weekend and I prefer going to boutiques where I can see designer label clothes. I don't have a lot of money, so I usually buy clothes in the sales.
Pete. Hi there. I have to look smart for work, so I usually wear a formal suit. I hate spending lots of time buying clothes, so I go to a department store where I can get everything I need in one place. I often ask a shop assistant to help me choose my clothes.
Jackie. In the summer, I like going on day trips to new towns. I'm interested in art, so I often go to an art gallery to see an exhibition. I always pay for an audio guide so I can hear about the paintings. I love all art and I always go to the gift shop to buy a book or a few postcards.
Jonathan. My wife and I love history and we often visit a museum to find out more about a town. But our kids aren't interested and prefer to go to a theme park or a leisure centre when they go to a new place.
Amanda. On Saturday evenings, I often go out to a restaurant with my friends. We love trying new places, but it's difficult to find a restaurant that everyone likes. I'm vegetarian and so I don't eat meat. Another friend can't eat fish and seafood, and our other friend is on a diet and doesn't eat sugar or carbs like pasta. Me too.
I love visiting art galleries.
Me too. Really?
I hate French food.
Really? Oh yeah?
I never go out to restaurants to eat.
Oh yeah? No.
I hate studying English.
No. Starting a phone conversation. Hello? Good morning. Liz Jones speaking. Asking for someone. Can I speak to Sarah, please? Could you put me through to Sarah, please? Is Sarah there, please? Examples.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Can I speak to Tony, please?
Sure, just a minute.
Good morning, ABC Limited.
Good morning. Could you put me through to Tony Lewis, please?
Hold the line, please. Replying.
Is that Claire?
Yes, speaking.
Can I speak to Hugh, please?
1 minute, please. Saying someone isn't there. I'm afraid Sarah isn't here at the moment. She's away from her desk at the moment. I'm sorry, but Sarah isn't in the office today. Can I take a message? I think she's in a meeting. Her line's engaged. Replies.
I'll call back later. I'll call again this afternoon. I'll try to call her on her mobile. Okay, it isn't urgent.
Examples.
Hi, can I speak to Steve, please?
He's away from his desk at the moment.
Okay, I'll call back later. Hello, can you put me through to Amanda, please?
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
Okay, I'll try her on her mobile.
Numbers 00 44 171 602 9988 or 00 44 171 602 9988. Examples. What's your number?
Landline or mobile?
Your mobile.
It's 07489 302.
What's the best number to call you on this afternoon?
Try my work number. It's 071
Talking about plans. Are you busy this evening? Are you free tonight? What are you up to this weekend? What are you doing over Christmas? Are you doing anything interesting on Saturday? I'm going to the park with my son this weekend. I'm going to catch up with some friends on Friday evening. I'm planning to go out tonight. I haven't got any plans for this evening.
Are you busy over the weekend?
No, the usual. What about you?
What are you up to over the holidays?
We're going to visit my wife's parents for a weekend. How about you?
No, nothing planned.
Are you doing anything interesting this weekend?
Actually, yes. I'm going to catch up with some old university friends.
Sounds fun.
Would you like to meet up for a drink this evening? Are you doing anything this weekend? We're having a barbecue and it would be great if you could come. We're thinking about going out this weekend to celebrate Matt's birthday. Do you fancy coming? Here are ways you can reply.
I'd love to. That sounds great. I'm afraid I can't. I'd love to, but I can't. I'm really sorry, but I can't.
Examples.
Do you fancy coming out for a drink this evening?
I'd love to, but I can't. I have to study for an exam tomorrow.
Oh, too bad. Perhaps another time.
Are you doing anything this weekend? We're having a small party and we'd love you to come.
That sounds great. I'd love to, thanks. Would you like to go out for dinner this weekend?
Yeah, I'd love to, thanks.
Do you fancy going to see that new film with me?
That sounds great, thanks. Leaving a voicemail message. Hi, I'm calling you about... Can you call me back? I'll call you back. My number is... You can call me on... My email address is... Thanks. Speak later. Here's an example. Hi, this is Claire. I'm calling you about our meeting tomorrow. I'll call you back in half an hour. Offering to take a message. Can I take a message? Would you like to leave a message? Can I take your name and number? Asking to leave a message. Could you ask him to call me back, please? Can I leave a message for him? Could you take a message for me? Messages. Can I speak to John, please?
He's not here at the moment. Would you like to leave a message?
Oh, that's okay. I'll call back later.
Is Julie there?
Afraid not. Can I take a message?
Yeah, could you ask her to call Dave back?
I'm calling about the ad for a TV for sale.
Okay, can I take your name and number?
Sure, it's Susie, and my number is... Asking to leave a message. I'm afraid Dave's not at his desk right now.
Could you ask him to call me back, please?
Sure, what's your number?
Sarah isn't in today, I'm afraid.
Oh, can I leave a message for her?
Sure, let me get a pen.
June won't be back until later this afternoon.
Could you take a message for me?
Of course. Speaking tip. To check and correct information. When you say next Saturday, do you mean Saturday the 15th? Actually, it's $16, not $60. I'm sorry, but I think there's a misunderstanding. If you can't hear someone, I'm sorry, could you speak up, please? I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. I'm sorry, the line's bad. Could you repeat that, please? When you don't understand, I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please? I'm afraid I don't follow you. Could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry, I don't understand. When I was 5 years old, we moved to a big city because my father got a new job. We lived in that city for another 10 years, and I went to a great school where I studied hard and was very happy. I had lots of friends and did lots of things at the weekend. Then my father changed jobs again, and we bought a bigger house. I didn't like my new school because I didn't have many friends. Pronunciation tip. The pronunciation of the regular past tense is either ta, da, or id. For example, worked, lived, hated. Examples: t ending, liked, laughed, watched, hoped, missed, washed, mixed, bathed. Here are some examples of a d ending: starred, paid, rubbed, nagged, judged, sighed, failed, hummed, opened, sewed, bored, bathed, waved, viewed, closed. Here are some examples of the id ending: added, wanted.
I love hot chocolate.
Do you?
He's working very hard.
Is he?
She's been to the USA.
Has she?
I'm going to Paris for my birthday.
Really?
I'd like to get a bigger car.
Oh yeah? I went to see the new James Bond film at the weekend.
Really? What did you think of it?
We're going to Morocco for the weekend.
Are you? Have you been there before?
My brother tried the new Italian restaurant last night.
Did he? What's it like?
Sarah's got a promotion.
Oh yeah, did she tell you?
That's terrible. That's amazing. That's fantastic. That's funny. That's awful. That's nice. That's kind of him. That's strange. That's a shame. That's a pity. That's too bad. That's great news. I got a new job.
That's fantastic.
Tony walked past me today and didn't say hello.
That's strange. Dave says he can help me with my homework.
That's kind of him.
Barbara lost her passport in Rome.
That's terrible.
We can't go on holiday this year.
That's too bad. Other comments. Oh no. Fantastic. Cool. Great. Wow. What a nightmare. How awful. You're joking. I didn't know that. Good for you. No way. Yesterday I left my car keys inside the car. I also left my bag and my house keys inside the car.
What a nightmare. I've got a pay rise.
You're joking. Jane's got a new boyfriend.
I didn't know that. I finally finished all the party preparations.
Good for you. Leaving the conversation. Well, anyway, I've got to go. See you later.
I'll see you at the barbecue tonight.
Okay, I've got to go. See you later. Talking about your weekend. Asking someone, did you have a good weekend? How was your weekend? Good weekend? Replying,
Not bad, thanks. Oh, the usual. Yeah, great actually.
examples. How was your weekend?
Great actually. I went sailing on the river.
Fantastic. Where did you go exactly?
Did you have a good weekend?
Oh, the usual. Nothing special. And you?
Yeah, it was good. I relaxed and did some shopping. Is this the right stop for the 102 bus?
Yes, I think so. Yes, it is. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Excuse me, do you know if the 102 bus goes past the station?
Yes, I think it does. I don't think so.
Has the 102 bus gone past yet?
I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't seen it. Yes, it has. You've just missed it.
It's late again.
I know. It's annoying, isn't it? It's always late. I know. It's never on time.
Lovely day today, isn't it?
I know. It's beautiful. I know. Such a nice change from the rain. Brr, a bit cold today, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't much like the cold. Yeah, where did summer go? I know, very chilly.
Do you think it will get better later? Do you know what the forecast is for the weekend? I think we're in for a lot of rain later. I think it's going to be sunnier later on. I think it will brighten up later. Weather vocabulary. It's sunny. It's hot. It's warm. It's cold. It's windy. It's wet. It's cloudy. It's foggy. It's frosty. It's icy. It's stormy. It's above freezing. It's below freezing. It's raining again. It always rains in the afternoon. It's snowing. It usually snows in the winter here. I love the sun. It's dangerous to drive fast in fog. There's a lot of ice on the roads. There's lots of snow in the north. We're expecting rain later. Look at those black clouds. I think there's going to be a storm later. Talking about your experiences. Examples.
My parents are going on holiday to Costa Rica next year.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. I've never been there, but I'd love to go. Dave's got tickets for the Wimbledon tennis next year. He's hoping to watch the men's final.
He's lucky. I've always wanted to go, but it's so difficult to get tickets. I've just finished a fantastic book by Paul Theroux. It's about the Pacific Islands.
Was it good? I've never read any of his books. My daughter's in her school play this year. She's never performed in front of an audience before.
I bet she's nervous.
Meeting people at parties. Examples.
Jade, have you met Liam? He's a friend of my brother.
Oh, hi, Liam.
Hello, I'm Tim. I don't think we've met.
Pleased to meet you, Tim. I'm Lucy.
Jane, this is Sandy, my colleague.
Nice to meet you, Sandy. I've heard a lot about you. Introducing one person to another person.
Have you met Tom? I'd like you to meet Tom. This is Tom.
Introducing yourself to another person.
I don't think we've met. I'm Tom. Hi, I'm Tom.
When someone introduces you to another person.
Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
I don't think we've met. My name is Jane.
Actually, we have met before. It was at Dan's party last year.
Oh, yes, of course. You came to his party in fancy dress. Talking about your health.
How are you?
Not bad, thanks. And you? Hey, John, how are things?
Not bad. You?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Hi, how are you?
Actually, I'm not very well. I think I've got a cold. Hi, how are you?
I'm not feeling very well. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Vocabulary notes. I've got a bad cold, a bad cough, a temperature, an infection, a bug, a sore throat, an upset stomach, the flu, a hangover, a headache, a toothache, stomachache, backache. Examples. How are you, John?
Awful. I've got a bad cold and a cough and a sore throat. How are you, Sue?
Not so good, actually. I've got a terrible headache.
Bad hangover.
No, I think I've got the flu. Other ways to talk about ill health. To hurt. My leg hurts. A pain. I've got a pain in my shoulder. A problem. I've got a problem with my heart and I have to take special medication. I feel, I'm hot, I feel hot. I'm cold, I feel cold. I feel tired all the time. I'm exhausted. I'm weak. I feel sick. I feel a bit hot. I feel really tired all the time. I feel very sick. Examples. How are you feeling today?
Not bad, thanks. I don't feel very well.
Why? What's the matter?
I feel tired and a bit sick.
Other phrases to use in a conversation about health. You look well. You're looking well. I've picked up a bug. I've caught a cold. What's wrong? What's the matter? There's something going round. Example.
I feel terrible.
What's the matter?
I've got a headache and I feel a bit sick.
You've probably picked up a virus. There's something going round at the moment. A lot of people are ill. Body vocabulary. Your head, face, forehead, eyes, nose, cheeks, mouth, chin, ears, hair, neck, throat, chest, shoulders, arms, hands,
finger, thumb, waist, back, spine, hips, bottom, legs, feet, toe, important parts of your body, brain, heart, lungs, stomach, intestines, liver, kidneys. Talking about your feelings. I am happy, sad, unhappy, excited, worried, nervous, upset, curious, frightened, scared, tired, exhausted, pleased, proud, jealous, angry, embarrassed.
Have you heard about the aeroplane crash?
Yes, it's terrible, isn't it? Did you see the news about the earthquake?
Yes, it happened this morning, didn't it?
I see that they're finally going to turn that old building into apartments.
I know. I think it's a great idea.
I think that, in my opinion, I think that it's going to be a hot summer.
Really?
In my opinion, taxes in this country are too high.
I agree.
I'm sure that I'm going to fail the test.
Don't worry.
Asking for an opinion. What do you think? Do you agree? What's your opinion? What about you? In my opinion, this country is really expensive. What do you think?
I agree with you.
I'd like to go to Jane's party this weekend. What about you?
I'm not so sure. I think France will win the championships. What's your opinion?
Maybe.
It's a bit hot in here. Do you agree?
Yeah, let's open the window. What do you think about Tony's new haircut?
Well, it's very short.
What's your opinion about the new sales manager?
I think he's great.
Commenting on bad news. It's terrible. It's awful. It's horrible. It's dreadful. Commenting on good news. It's great. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's brilliant. Have you heard about John's wife?
Yes, it's terrible news.
I'm really pleased that we won the match.
I know, it's brilliant.
Agreeing. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Yes, you're right. Yes, and I think so too.
I think that London is very expensive.
I think so too.
I'm sure that this train stops at Oxford.
Yes, you're right. Disagreeing. I'm afraid I don't agree. I'm not sure. I don't know. Really? Yes, but...
In my opinion, it's better to study English in Oxford than in London.
Yes, but London is a bigger city.
I think that Liz is going to get a promotion next month.
I don't know.